Hey guys, the Yonke broke again. But this time it was my fault, and oh my god, I forgot Dylan doesn't even have a freaking seat in here. We got some old compa vibes right here.
I think I'm gonna keep it like this because nobody can fuck with my AC that way. Look.
Here's another one. There she goes. There goes the Yonkers. Okay, so what is this video actually about? I picked up that new green Harbor Freight spray gun here that's been kind of I wouldn't say trending, but I've been seeing a lot of posts and a lot of people have been telling me about it. Apparently it's a pretty damn good gun. Only cost 20 bucks. I picked it up. It's basically supposed to replace their purple gun, so we're gonna see about that. I'm gonna use that, and hopefully let's get to spraying, but first we got to drop off the Yonke, so let's go do that. Okay guys, so this is a painting video. We're gonna start by primering that thing in there. It's basically a set of rear louvers. It's for something, I honestly don't know what. We're gonna be using the new Harbor Freight gun. This is the green one. So this is a gun that I've been seeing a lot of stuff about. Like, a lot of people have been saying that this gun is awesome. In the past we used this purple Harbor Freight gun. This is the $15 gun from Harbor Freight, and we got some great results done with that gun. We painted the door jambs of the CRX with that gun, and now we are stepping up to this $20 green gun, and we're gonna see how this gun handles. I had absolutely no problems getting amazing results spraying single stage out of this gun. This gun did a fantastic job for our purpose. I did have to spray it differently. This is my normal gun. She's not very pretty right now, but this is a far better gun than either of those guns. Just feeling the trigger action right now reminds me of that. But this is my oldest gun. This is my silver gun. This is the gun that I painted a majority of my CRX with. This gun costs about 80 bucks at Harbor Freight. Again, still a bottom line gun, but this is the best gun that I own. And now we're gonna be trying out this green one. It's just a budget gun, 20 bucks. You really can't go wrong with it. And this is what you get in the box. You get, obviously, the paint container. You get an instruction manual. Whoa. You get a little bag of tools and stuff. This is the paint gun tool that you use to take it apart, disassemble it and reassemble it. This is a brush, and this is a filter that goes inside of the paint gun. If you want to get really good results, like if you really don't want any BS, like no sputtering, no inconsistencies, then definitely throw this out. Don't use that at all. And then, last but not least, the main attraction is this here green spray gun, a green Harbor Freight paint gun. Over here we have two sorts of filters. This is the main filter that I see people using. This is the cheapest one on Harbor Freight. The only reason I've never used this filter is because it has plastic threads on both sides, and it just seems really scary. I'm rough at things and I break things, and this just always seems scary. I use this one. This is the filter I normally use. The reason you need a filter is it's an oil and water separator. You have obviously oil inside of the compressor, but you're gonna get water as well because you're compressing air. You're gonna get condensation in the tank, and that needs to be separated from your line. Otherwise, the water inside of the air is gonna mix with your paint, and it's literally just gonna absolutely ruin everything that you're doing. So you have to be running a filter of some sort. This one was about 4 bucks. This one was about 6 bucks. And then last but not least, I run an air pressure regulator. You ideally would want the regulator to be as close to the gun as possible, because even this guy is going to change how much PSI is going through the hose. So ideally you want this thing to be as close to the actual paint coming out of the gun as possible. None of that crap I've said made any sense. This is ideally what you want your setup to be. You want to have, obviously your hose end, your filter, your regulator as close to the gun as possible. Next thing is we want this knob to always be like fully open or fully closed. This basically is like your air pressure regulator, but as you can see, it's a very crude design. You have no PSI reading at all. Like, you're basically just guessing. It's a restrictor, and you want that to be fully unrestricted because our restriction is coming from this guy. So yeah, table's a mess. Sorry about that, but looks like our gun's ready to go. This is our setup, all from Harbor Freight. This whole entire setup all together cost me about, like, what, 40 bucks, I think. Pretty damn cheap, and we are ready to go. This cup setup I'm really excited for. Looks like it seals just fine. We actually did not need to use any of those fittings at all, being that it's a Harbor Freight gun. I bet they were probably made together. But I'm gonna get to mixing some primer now. We're using some high-tech primer. It basically just says to thin it out with acetone, so I'm not going to do any mixing at all. I'm just going to thin it out with acetone. When it's ready to go, next time you guys will see it, it'll already be inside of the gun. So let's go.
Damn, Ginger.
Our makeshift little paint booth here ended up working out great. We have the primered piece right here. I don't really know what to call this. We'll call these the louvers. We got the louvers right here. Dylan's gonna try to wet sand it, and we're gonna skip ahead and maybe get this painted today. But the green gun was fantastic. I actually really liked it. This was a great purchase, 20 bucks, and I'm just taking it apart already, cleaning it and stuff, you know. But this was a really great gun. For primer, I would use this all day long. We haven't tried paint. We haven't tried anything that like would need to be atomized like really finely and stuff like that. It is a 1.4 tip like every Harbor Freight gun, so don't expect, you know, crazy great results from it. But if you're looking for something to get the job done and you don't have a paint gun or your paint gun's dirty, it might honestly be cheaper to just pick up this green Harbor Freight gun. It was pretty great. This is probably going to remain my primer gun from here on out because I was gonna turn this guy into my primer gun, but then I used this for some clear coat, and this is still a really great gun for clear coat. And before I contaminate it with primer, I don't know, decided to go shopping, and I saw that they had this on the shelf, picked it up, and I am very happy with the results. One thing that I did notice is that the fan pattern switch is no longer right here. See how it used to be right there on the purple gun? It is located up here. It took me a minute to find it. I was like, how do I adjust my fan pattern? This thing's sporting like a freaking water gun. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting little feature of it. But this was a great gun, guys. 20 bucks, can't go wrong with it. Amazon green gloves to go with it. Here is how she's looking.
I actually think we'll be able to get most of that.
It feels really nice, huh? And I'm
Yeah.
touching it with gloves.
No, it feels really good.
We got to give a big shout out to Junior because this is actually a sponsored video. Junior provided the high-tech primer. He gave me that half gallon of primer with like a ton of those paint supplies we picked up way back when. So huge shout out to him still for that. I know he still watches these videos and stuff. And yes, we're still painting, we're still learning, we're still getting better. And the donation is still going to great use. And also, these are from like what are these louvers for like a Ford Fiesta?
Like a Ford, no, it's like a Ford Focus.
Okay, it's like a Focus
Pretty
or
close.
something. I don't know what these louvers are for, to be honest. We'll probably never actually see these louvers on the actual car. But
imagine putting this on like a CRX or a fucking Honda.
That's what I was saying. But like, it is a cool little practice thing. I was telling Dylan that I kind of neglected spraying into these triangles here, and when we're doing the paint, that is definitely an area that I'm going to have to pay attention to. And that's just how painting goes. Like, especially when you're painting something that's like this crazy ass shape here, you really got to look at it, and you got to just like imagine how the gun's gonna react, how the spray is gonna like dissipate and stuff. And you want to get like full coverage, you know, obviously, but like, there's more thought that goes into it than you would think. But anyways, this is 2-stage paint. This is the base coat. It's a white. I'm probably going to do 2 coats on this just to, you know, give us some coverage. We really wanted to go for a smooth finish on this, and it has all of this texture on it. So, you know, the thicker the better. We're going to lay down about 2 coats of white and maybe 2-3 coats of clear. But yeah, from here on out, guys, it's probably just going to be spraying footage. Like I said, the green gun has been doing amazingly. We're about to see how it handles paint. I've already got a couple of test passes done on the plastic. So far, so good. Very thick, very nice coverage. Looks amazing. A good 70% overlay, maybe even a 75% overlay. And yeah, you're going to have very, very good coverage and a great coat of paint. Let's do it. All right, you guys, clear coat's a little funny, especially in clear containers. We never really see it because normally our containers are white, but this is clear coat. We have 3 coats. We have 3 coats laid out on that guy of white paint. I'll show you guys a little close-up of it before we start spraying, but I just want to let y'all know we are now switching to clear, and this is about to get fun. Check this out. This is what it looks like. It looks wet right now. It's starting to look fantastic. We've laid 3 very thick coats of white paint on them, honestly. I have not been conservative with the paint at all. I've been laying it down with that this green gun, and this is pretty much what it looks like. Honestly, don't think that it has orange peel, because this was a textured surface, so there was no possible way this was going to be a glossy finish right out of the gun. So like, it does look like it's covered in orange peel, but like, to be fair, this literally is a textured surface. flashing her for a while. Hey, why are you in the paint booth? Get out of the paint booth. Jesus. And she looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, she's pretty much ready. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna definitely get you some footages tomorrow of what this looks like in the daytime. Either way, we'll stop by Dylan's house before work. We'll definitely get a look at what this looks like. It looks awesome, dude. It looks really awesome. There's a lot of overspray. My eyes are starting to burn, but this is the only place where there's light, so I wanna make this outro. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This green Harbor Freight gun, fantastic, dude. Like, ooh, boy, she looks good. You guys will probably see what this looks like already at the beginning of the video. You guys will probably already see the finished product, so you already know that this gun is legit, but like, hell yeah, dude. Okay, so let's finish this video, guys. Paint vlog ended in a fail. Unfortunately, we're a bunch of idiots and we left it outside in the paint booth curing all night. And Dylan woke up this morning and it was really windy, and I guess the paint booth flew away and the louvers flew away with them. They're not too bad. Dylan already managed to sand most of the damaged areas off, and all I really need to do is give it one more coat of clear and it should be Gucci. But we're gonna wrap up this video and I'm gonna get this like edited and posted for you guys because I never upload. It's been like a week, haven't uploaded. I actually meant to record this outro this morning. Now the compa's here and I'm over here. Look at what I'm doing, guys. Like, what is this? Whoa. Holy crap. So that's what I'm talking about, like freaking ADD. Can't focus on anything. Let's get this video posted. I will see you guys later. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed anything. Pick up that green Harbor Freight gun if you liked it. It's only 20 bucks. And I don't know, maybe start spraying. I'll see you guys later. Maybe until then, save an EF, build yourself an engine. Let's go.